Hello and welcome back to Fußball Manager 2020 here with FC Eintracht Bamberg, who are trying to take to the top of the Bundesliga and beyond. Here in our first season in Bundesliga North, we are doing, well, alright-ish or something like that in terms of sports. But in terms of financial money, we are doing, well, shit, basically. Not where we want to be. But we have a match coming up here. So the first match of this episode is against SPV Kiki Ansbach. And yeah, their team rating 475 or 473. And we are playing at home, so hopefully we can have the advantage of being the home the home team really, and let's hope we can take advantage of that to have that extra edge. So we have talked to all our players here, so let's talk to the first player here again. I will say that we need him in perfect shape for the next match, and that increases his form by 1 up to 10 from 9, and hopefully that will be beneficial for us here. So 3 match will go with still here. We'll get something out of this game, and we are purple this time around, so let's continue that when we comment the match just as usual. So let's get this early in here. So if you're wondering how we are playing Football Manager or Fußball Manager 2020 and want to know how, you can check out a link in the description where I have a video on just how to install this over your FIFA Manager 2013 or 2014 game. And if you don't own either of those games, check out my other link in the description where you can buy them cheaply and still get a hold of the game. Might not be that easy either, so check that out if you're interested, and we'll continue here with the match instead, and we'll do 4 times the speed and only highlights for goals, just as usual here. And the first chance or goal is for Bamberg here, and Skolan 1-2-0, and Ulbricht there with the goal that we said that we needed in perfect shape for this game. So might have been a very important talk there that we had with Ulbricht. So actually getting really tired here playing this game, not because of the game, because, well, just tired that actually been away for quite some time from home on a business trip, but yeah, and slept really sort of long actually yesterday, but were even more tired today waking up, and now doing this here a little bit just to get out this episode, or record this episode so it can be scheduled for while I'm on holiday, which will be very, very nice to be on a holiday for a while, but yeah, need to take care of and think of the channel, of course, while I'm doing that. So hopefully you won't notice a thing, and if you do, that is because I'm actually in Mexico on a 2-week holiday while you are supposed to be seeing this, maybe, or so. And I should comment the game here a little bit, since we're leading out 3-0 after I've babbled away with all sort of things here. So we are having a superb game here so far, after very shortly 1 half. And then we have 1 half, and the scoreline 3-0 for Eintracht Bamberg versus SPV GG Ansbach. So let's see here. Shots 6-5, shots on target 3-3, and possession 60-40%. So we are definitely doing very good in terms of possession, and overall the team doing really good as well. Actually, most of the players only reaching up to a rating of 7 though, which is not that super high, but we do have many players that are up on that level, so that's might be the reason why things are going so well. But yeah, I said, going on a 2-week holiday in Mexico with my family, just having a break from everything will be extremely nice. Hopefully we don't get caught up in any hurricane or anything like that though, since it is hurricane season over there. But yeah, we will take care of the holiday, so to say. Definitely looking extremely much forward to it, and being able to relax and don't really think about anything. Hopefully it will be very, very nice to let the mind rest a little bit. Me, myself, and well, my family, my girlfriend are really liking to take holidays like this a little bit later though than we are doing now. In September we usually like to fly out to some warm place in late October or November or something like that, when it gets very dark and well, cold and boring here in Sweden in October, November. It's really sort of depressing, really. So most of the time we are trying to fly out during that time, but we have our son that are just turning to just a few days after we come back, so that's the reason really to take advantage of flying for free with him until he's 2. So, but I think that will work out really good for us. Anyway, the full-time scoreline for Bamberg versus FC Eintracht is 3-0. Shots 8-7, chances 8-7, and possession 58-42%. So a really great match here for us, and still 12th in the lead though. 19 points off from the league leaders and 8 points clear of the relegation zone. We are by far the best converter of the chances, but we are not creating as many chances as we would like. So don't know how to get on top of that really, but we will darn sure try the best way we can with my very well basic knowledge, so to say. We got a sponsor win bonus there for that game against Ansbach from our sponsor, so that is pretty darn nice. Next game coming up is against Gebenbach, and we will be playing as a away team again, and hopefully we will be able to keep the momentum going from the last match, but we'll see here. So we have a couple of players, or the top 10 players in terms of improvement here for Bayern Liga Nord. So actually not that extreme in any way whatsoever, and also not that many players that are so young or in any really high level. The best player here, or most interesting player, I would say, is this player, Tim Siveler, here from Erlangen, who are at level 49 now. Started at 45 for the season as a central midfielder, so basic level 51. That's really darn good, and 7 stars in talent. Would love to have a player like that we could use, but maybe for next season. Let's see here, Christmas party, atmosphere improved, so that's nice. We'll continue here towards the next match. I don't know when this match day is really. That should maybe be on this match ticket. That is a little bit strange actually. But we'll get to it eventually, I guess. Probably earlier than we think. Let's see here. So let's do a team dynamics talk here. Paul, let's see here. More in training, but see if perfect shape, holding up well for your age is something that is pretty reasonable to say to him actually. Yeah, and he gains a morale, so that's pretty good. A pretty good talk for us. So we're approaching the new year here, so that's good. Team and dynamics pretty stable there throughout the year so far. At least it looks like it. Play objectives, we are meeting or fulfilling more objectives than we are failing, so that's good. We'll go on a normal up and down here, and yeah, Ulbricht losing a lot of levels there, not too surprised. And Aufhauser gaining a level, Buff losing a level, Bartel gaining a level, so and Raul as well. So overall there, so far we are down 3 levels basically, basically all Ulbricht I would say. Yeah, all in all 2 levels lost. So basically Ulbricht. But other than that, nothing really too much to note. Let's see here. Ask for more money, and we'll do it just once and accept the personal offer, sponsor offer there. And let's see here. We'll continue. Now contracts running out, and I can't really prolong any contracts because I'm not allowed to from our board. Which can be a little bit troublesome for sure, but it is how it is and I can't really change that, so I will not be able to do just that. So when is the next game here actually? We're getting up to a better fitness at least, so that's good. But gotta wonder when the next game is, so gonna check the calendar and now definitely. Don't know if this is correct for the German league, Bayernliga Nord, but I would guess it is. Yeah, our next game actually is in February, so I guess they have a winter break here in Bayernliga Nord. And also a transfer window where we would definitely like to sign a player or two or loan a player or two or something like that. But we don't have any money, so can't do that at all. And yeah, players still without a contract. Ulbricht is one of the top players there. But yeah, can't really sign him in any way. Or give him or extend his contract. 2 years minimum. That's crazy. I don't want you 2 more years. We can do 1 more year. We can give you not as much money as you want. Definitely not. Suggestion here, outrageous, yeah. 1 year make offer. And Salva, old player as well. Don't really know if we want to try and prolong his contract. Maybe we'll get to that later, but first we will see here how we fail badly with Ulbricht. Can't think that the waste and the answer is anything else, and it isn't, since we got an information here that he rejects the deal. So we'll keep moving forward here towards the next match day. So it's still 3 weeks off or something like that. But we'll keep moving towards its fitness up to 88 now. And no, we don't want to adjust the transfer fees really for our players. Now let's do team dynamics here. Aufhauser, let's see here. Have you made tremendous progress in training? Don't really think that you have. Or actually you have been doing pretty darn good in training. Let's see here. Tremendous progress. Yeah, he's happy about that. So gotta watch what you're saying to your players, and I really think that's actually kind of hard in this game, but trying my best and doing what I can. But you really got to check the player stats and see if they have improved and all of the things like that, to see if you have the chance to do something right, or to do it the right way, so to say. And here we are in the last 24 hours of the transfer window, and I can't think that we will be getting any players on, or getting any offers on to sign players, or for that matter on players that want to leave, or we get in offers on. I would be extremely surprised if that were the case, actually. And there we have at the end of the transfer deadline. And quite many expensive players here in the league. Havertz still the most expensive player in the league. I think that he were so at the start of the game as well, if I don't misremember, and I don't think I do. So Erlangen, basically the only team here signing players together with Würzburger. And both teams at pretty high level, unfortunately. Better average level than we are at, so that will be hard. Bartel actually invited the team for dinner, which were nice and increased the morale of the team. So that's very nice, and we get players getting back to fitness, which is nice. Buff out for 2 weeks, which is not so nice. And yeah, still move on towards the next match day. But while we're doing that, remember to smash that like button if you are enjoying this episode and this series. And if you're enjoying that same series, remember to hit that subscribe button so you're not missing out on any of the content that we upload daily here at Rawslowgaming. With that said, I think we are less than a week away here to the next match. We get a few players out there with a cold. That's all right. Bartel, you are 30 years old. So you're actually doing really well also. And you have improved overall quite darn well here. So I think we should tell you that you're doing really well in training as well. So we can only say that he did well in training. would have liked to say that we are happy about his progress, but couldn't do that, so that's all right. Very pleased to see the fitness up to level 91 here now, though. That will hopefully be good and helpful for us here in the last part of the season. So, the game against Gebbenbach, we are at 453 versus their 482 team rating, actually. So, gotta check out what's wrong here in the lineup. I guess that the left back there could help us. Maybe. Don't looks like it would be super helpful. But we can try at least. So let's see here. Move to your squad. First team 2 weeks. Yes. Yeah, and that brings in our level up to 450. That's actually a little bit worse, I think, than last time around. But that is how we're going to play. And for Roll here, let's see here. Perfect shape for the next game. And that remained unchanged. Unchanged. And yeah, 450 versus 482, I said. We are white, and we'll just go out there and give it your best since we are playing as an away team as well. I think this game will be pretty darn hard, but we'll do our best. And let's start the game here. Bamberg, go team, so to say. That's my inner monologue, at least. Inner chant for the lads. So the lineup, we don't need to see that. We'll continue here. 4 times the speed and only goals. So don't expect us to win here at all. If looking at just the team ratings, and I kind of like to do that here in Fußball Manager. But we have a goal for FC Eintracht Bamberg. So taking the lead here, 0-1 for Bamberg versus Gebbenbach. Yeah, so as I said, weren't expecting to lead or win this game, since I'm mostly going on team ratings, since I think that is a pretty good indicator on how the match will go. But so far so good. 25 minutes in or so, and the scoreline 1-0, I said, for Bamberg versus Gebbenbach. Chances though 0-4. So as said, don't think we will be able to keep this up. But if we get away with a win, would be superb, of course. Getting away with a draw would be good as well. And here we have a equalizer already, unfortunately, so it's a goal, and scoreline now 1-1 for Bamberg versus Gebbenbach. And there we get a red card in the end of the first half as well, so a very poor end of the first half. And looking at our players, none of the players doing especially well. And yeah, the scoreline 1-1 after one half for Bamberg versus Gebbenbach. Shots 1-2 to 8, and chances is, or shots on target 1 to 2, and chances 0 to 8, possession 43 to 57%. And yeah, we are not playing at the level that we can here so far. Hopefully they'll turn things around here in the second half, and it's a goal for Bamberg here again, and again on a penalty actually. So the scoreline now 2-1 for Bamberg versus Gevenbach. But yeah, if we are looking on the team ratings here for the match at the moment, we are at 408 and they are at 482, and since the players are average at around 40 in rating, they are actually like almost 2 players more or better than we are. So going to be very surprised if we are getting this result after full time. But things definitely seem to be going that way. Not much minutes to go now at all until the final whistle. Not much in it to win it, so to say, here. And they're definitely losing there a lot on a red card for them as well. So there we have it, the full-time result. Eintracht Bamberg, Gevenbach is 2-1. Shots 3 to 11, shots on target 2 to 2. So
it's our pleasure to bring these games to you.
2 well-placed penalties there by Paul made all the difference in this game. And overall, our players doing all right. Mostly our defenders and Nilsman, they're actually getting a 7 rating, so that's nice. Chances there were 1 to 12 and possession 46 to 54%. And that game actually brought us up a lot in the table, up to 8th place. And still 19 points off from the league leaders and 10 points clear of the relegation zone. And let's see here. The boards on sports going up to 19 here even. And let's see here. Yeah, sure, we'll accept the warning here or suspension on Lang. And yeah, that will be everything for this episode here actually. Just 2 games, but we had a long run there in between games. But anyway, if you have enjoyed this, remember to smash that like button, very, very much appreciated. And also, if you haven't also yet, hit that subscribe button if you want to see more. With that said, thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you next time here at the channel. Bye bye. You have been watching Rawslowgaming, and I hope you have enjoyed. On clicking on the video on the left, you will see the next video in this series, and on the right our latest upload to the channel. And with that said, thank you again for watching.